Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Damage assessments are ongoing following heavy rainfall associated with Hurricane Tammy over the weekend. That is according to Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mac Brantley.
On Sunday afternoon between 2 and 5 p.m., we had gusty winds and heavy rains associated with the passage of Hurricane Tammy, and we would have been impacted here in Nevis, causing widespread flash flooding, overtopping major bridge, culverts, and several drainage networks. Water overtopped the bridge at Powell Garage near Charlestown Secondary School, which goes in to the Bath Stream, Nisbet Plantation, the bridge there, Camps River Crossing near ex-petrol gas station. Over 4 inches of rainfall was recorded by the Nevis Flood Management System, and some damages have been reported to our roads, especially in the areas of Pump Road, Upper Stony Grove, Brown Pasture, Morgan Estate, and Butlers. Debris was also observed on roadways throughout the island. Washouts of sub-base and base material covering the water network of pipes occurred in Stony Hill, Rollins, and water service interruptions were experienced in the Newcastle area. The heavy rainfall also affected the Nevlec power grid that resulted in power outages in Charlestown and areas serviced by the Cotton Ground feeder. Damage assessments are ongoing as we look at the potential damage to agriculture, tourism, social, energy, productive, and transportation sectors. I can report that on our early analysis, none of the hotels suffered any damage of any significance. And so we are truly grateful, and I believe that we have a lot to be grateful for. I commend the praying community, as I refer to them, the church, and all of those who would have prayed for our safety.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mac Brantley. Premier, the Honorable Mac Brantley is urging women on Nevis to take advantage of free breast cancer screening opportunities that are being offered by the Ministry of Health. He reiterated his appeal during his Tuesday, October 24th press conference.
And what we have said to our women, and I hope that they're listening, if you're over 40 especially, it is recommended that you get a mammogram done at least once per year. And we have responded to that concern by now saying to our women that on Mondays at the Butler's Health Center, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Tuesdays at the Brownhill Health Center, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., Wednesdays at the Gingerland Health Center and the Cotton Ground Health Center, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Thursdays at the Charlestown Health Center, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and Fridays at the Combermere Health Center, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., there will be doctors there who can refer you to get that mammogram service at the hospital. So put differently, if you go to the clinics on those days, the doctors in attendance can give you a free referral to the free service at the hospital for your mammogram.
According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, for many women, mammograms are the best way to find breast cancer early when it is easier to treat. Free mammograms will be offered at the Alexandra Hospital until December 31st, 2023.
I want to make it very clear that come January morning 2024, we will now start to charge for the service at the hospital. We will charge the same rate as being charged in St. Kitts, which I believe is $300 for the service. So the same rate that is charged in St. Kitts, we will charge in Nevis, but the charge only starts on January 2024. Today is the 24th of it, is it? Of October 2023. So we have the rest of October, all of November, and all of December when the service in Nevis is free. So we're asking you please to go, for those who say that they cannot afford the doctor's fee, go to the health centers, and the doctor who is attending at the health center will give you a referral for free to then go to the hospital to get the mammogram service for free for the rest of this year. If you leave it, come January, you have to pay.
October is observed annually as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, designed to improve support and screening for the disease. Meantime, SKN moves Nevis chapter in collaboration with Taiwan ICDF, the Ministry of Health, and Premier and Area Representative for St. John's, the Honorable Mac Brantley, will host a free health screening on Wednesday, October 25th at the Brownhill Community Center. The clinic will run from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., offering a blood pressure screening, blood sugar screening, body mass index, urinalysis, breast exams, and HIV testing. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, in a collaboration with the St. Kitts and Nevis Early Childhood Development Unit, is hosting autism awareness training at the Malcolm Gishad Recreational Park. The first part of the training, which was geared towards education officials, supervisors, and preschool teachers, took place on Wednesday, October 18th.
So the project targets our practitioners, our teachers, who work with students between the ages of 0 and 8. We have our nurseries and daycares, and our caregivers take care of our students who are in preschools 0 to 3. Then we have our grouping 3 to 5, and this is targeting our teachers and supervisors who work in our preschools, both public and private. And then we will also have sessions for our teachers who work with students in kindergarten to grade 2, and of course those are primary school teachers. And this opportunity is well received and very welcomed.
Zanella Claxton, Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education on Nevis, outlined the various topics that were covered during the session.
We will have sessions which include the developmental milestones. What should you be looking for at the various ages or stages of our students' lives during the preschool years? And this will be presented by Mrs. Donnie Lance. She is the Education Officer responsible for early childhood. Following that, we will see a session which is focused on developmental delays. Mrs. Clarice Cotton, who is a retired Chief Education Officer in St. Kitts, and she's also certified in special education, she will speak to the developmental delays. Then we will look at strategies for working with children with special needs. And the Education Officer for early childhood on St. Kitts, Mrs. Charmaine Blanchett, will present that session. We will then hear from Dr. Josephine Claxton Richardson. She will give an awareness or bring some light to and shed some light on the autism spectrum and what does it mean when we say that a student is on the autism spectrum. She is the director of the St. Kitts Autism Spectrum Services. Then we will hear from Mrs. Michelle Christmas Jacobs, and she will also join Dr. Josephine Claxton Richardson, and their sessions will capture differentiated instruction and the referral procedures. How should we refer a student to access the services of the Autism Spectrum Center if needed, and what processes should we take?
In speaking with the Department of Information, Claxton noted that schools on Nevis will benefit from tangible donations.
We will also see on Nevis the installation of sensory walls. Sensory walls are important to students who have autism because when they are overstimulated, the sensory walls is often a source of comfort for them. And one of the things that we tend to do as educators is to teach students who have been diagnosed with autism how to use the sensory walls when they feel overstimulated. So we will have those sensory walls installed through this project at the various preschools, and then we will also have a sensory kit distributed to each preschool as well, so that they can use the sensory kit to also help the students to find that space of calm, to be able to refocus and get to where they need to be.
Claxton also appealed to the parents to attend, participate, and support the training sessions. Meantime, a notice from the Department of Education in Nevis advises of an early release for students on Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. All public primary schools will close at 2 p.m. to allow the teachers teachers to attend the second UNICEF-sponsored Autism training workshop. The winner of the Culturama 50 slogan competition was announced on Tuesday, October 24th. At his press conference, Premier the Honorable Mac Brantley named the winner.
The Nevis Cultural Festival will celebrate its 50th anniversary from July 25th to August 6, 2024, with the winning slogan, Celebrating Culture, Embracing History, it's Culturama 50. Celebrating Culture, Embracing History, it's Culturama 50. And who's the winner who penned the slogan? None other than Queen Carmel Allen. She resides in Prospect, St. John's Parish, and she penned the captivating slogan for the festival's 50th anniversary.
According to the Culturama Secretariat, the slogan was selected from a field of 292 entries, which were accepted between July 27th and September 30th, 2023.
Ms. Allen will receive a cash prize of $500, 2 sets of complimentary tickets to all Culturama 50 activities, and a plaque. The Nevis Culturama Committee congratulates Carmel Allen for winning the Culturama 50 slogan competition, and we express our sincere gratitude to all the other participants.
Carmel Allen is no stranger to Culturama, as she was crowned Miss Culture Queen in 1980. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.